Hello, this is Chitran Saxena from Just Tutors. Today in this video we are going to learn about angles and two-dimensional shapes. The objectives of this video are types of angles and triangles, and then we will introduce ourselves to quadrilaterals. Before we start learning about these objectives, we will have some warm-up questions. In order to try these questions, you could pause the video, and after that you may check your answers provided for you. So these are your answers for warm-up questions. If your answers are correct, then very well done. This shows that you have really good basic knowledge about shapes and angles. Let's start learning with angles. An angle is an amount of turn between two rays with a common endpoint. Means if two rays are joining each other at a common endpoint, so the turn between them is known as the angle, and these rays are known as arms or sides. We can also say an angle is the figure formed by two rays called the sides of the angle sharing a common endpoint that are called vertex of the angle. On the basis of measurement of angles, we have different kinds of angles. First of all, it is acute angle. So we can say an angle which measures between 0 to 90 degrees is known as an acute angle. Measures between 0 to 90 degrees means it will measure more than 0 degree and less than 90 degrees. Similarly, if we talk about obtuse angle, any angle which measures between 90 to 180 degrees, that is known as an obtuse angle. For right angle, we can say angle which measures exactly 90 degrees is a right angle. Reflex angle is an angle which measures between 180 degrees and 360 degrees. That is known as reflex angle. A straight angle is an angle which exactly measures 180 degrees. Right angle, as it measures exactly 90 degrees, a straight angle exactly measures 180 degrees. Next, we have triangles. A triangle is a closed figure with three sides. We can also say a triangle is closed shape with three edges and three vertices, or we can call it a three-sided polygon. On the basis of its sides or the measurement of sides, we have three types of triangles. The very first is we have equilateral triangle. In equilateral triangle, all of its sides are equal, and because all its sides are equal, according to this, all angles will also be equal. So, if all the angles are equal, what could be the measure of each angle? As we know, all of the angles inside the triangle adds up to 180 degrees, and we know we have three triangles and they are equal in measure, so let's say that is x, so all will be x. So we can divide 180 by 3 to get the value of x, and that will be 60 degrees. So each of the angle in a equilateral triangle measures 60 degrees exactly. Talking about isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle which has two sides equal in measure. Let's say these two sides are equal in measurement. So according to this, corresponding angles to these equal sides are also equal in measure. Let's say they are y, so this could be y. They are equal in measure. Coming to scalene triangle. In this triangle, none of the sides are equal, means all of its sides are in different measurement. So because all sides are different in measurement, so all angles will also unequal in measurement. Let's say m, n, p. So for this we can write m plus n plus p equals to 180 degrees. For isosceles triangle, let's say it is O, so we can say O plus y equals to 180 degrees. So O plus 2y is equal to 180 degrees. Moving ahead, now we will have some quadrilaterals. A quadrilateral is a closed figure having four sides and four angles. We can also say a quadrilateral has four sides. It is two-dimensional, flat and closed shape, and has straight sides. For example, the computer screen you are looking at right now is probably a shape which is a quadrilateral because it has four sides. On the basis of different characteristics, we have different kinds of quadrilaterals, starting with first the square. A square is a regular polygon or a regular quadrilateral, which means that its all sides are equal in measurements. and because all of its sides are again equal, so all the angles will also equal. That will measure exactly 90 degrees. So each of the angle of a square is 90 degrees and all of its sides are equal. Next is we have trapezium. Trapezium is a quadrilateral with at least one pair of parallel sides. Means, as we can see, these two sides of this quadrilateral are parallel to each other, but that doesn't mean they are equal. They may be equal or they might not be equal. So simply, in a quadrilateral, if we have one pair of parallel sides, that is a trapezium. Moving ahead to a parallelogram. Parallelogram has opposite sides, parallel and equal in length. So we can say, see this, these are parallel and also equal. Similarly here, they are parallel, also equal in measurement. In parallelogram, opposite angles are also equal to each other, and adjacent angles means this angle and this angle, continuous two angles, are supplement angles. Also, opposite angles are equal, as I've just told you, and we can also say squares, rectangles and rhombuses are all parallelograms. Next is we have rhombus. A rhombus is a four-sided shape where all sides have equal length, but it is not necessary that all angles will also be equal. But in rhombus, opposite angles are equal, as it is also a kind of parallelogram. Another interesting thing is that diagonals of rhombus meet in the middle at a right angle, and a square can be a rhombus, but vice versa is not true. Now, on the basis of all these informations and knowledge we have just learned in this video, we can try these questions. In order to try these practice questions, you could pause the video, and after that you may check your answers provided for you on the next slide. So pause the video and try these questions. These are answers for those practice questions. If your answers are correct, then very well done. You have made a tremendous progress. If not, so don't give up. Give it a new try. Watch this video again and then again try all these questions. That's all for this video. For more videos, you could log on to justtutors.com. Thank you.